If you've ever tried to lose belly fat, you already know the frustration. You clean up your diet, you hit the gym, the scale might even move, but your stomach? It just sits there like it signed a long-term lease. And the worst part, the longer it stays, the more tempted you are to try something extreme. Here's what most people don't realize. Belly fat isn't just stubborn, it's strategic. And if you don't understand how it works, you'll keep fighting it the wrong way. First, there are actually two types of belly fat. The one you can pinch under the skin, that's subcutaneous fat. Annoying, yes, but there's also visceral fat, stored deeper around your organs. That's the one linked to real health risks. The good news? The strategy to reduce both is surprisingly straightforward. The bad news? It's not flashy. Let's start with the myth that refuses to die. You cannot spot reduce belly fat. You can do crunches until your soul leaves your body. You can plank every day, but your body decides where fat comes off, not the exercise. Fat loss is systemic. If you're losing fat overall, belly fat will eventually follow. If you're not in a calorie deficit, it won't. And that's step one, a consistent calorie deficit. Not a crash diet, not starvation, just eating slightly fewer calories than you burn, consistently for long enough. That's the lever that moves everything. But here's where people mess up. They make the deficit miserable. They cut out every food they enjoy, and by week 3, they're mentally done. A sustainable fat loss diet isn't about punishment, it's about structure. Build your intake around mostly whole foods across key groups: protein sources, vegetables, fruits, quality carbs, healthy fats, and leave room for a couple foods you genuinely enjoy. When your diet feels livable, you stick to it, and adherence speeds perfection every time. Now let's talk protein, because this is critical. When you diet, you don't just risk losing fat, you risk losing muscle. And muscle loss slows your metabolism, increases hunger later, and makes you more likely to regain weight. Adequate protein helps preserve lean mass. A solid starting point is around 0.7 grams per pound of body weight. It's not magic, it's insurance. Next, training. A lot of people default to cardio when trying to lose belly fat. Cardio can help, but it's not the foundation. Resistance training is. Lifting weights preserves muscle, keeps your physique looking defined instead of just smaller, and supports long-term maintenance. If you lose weight without lifting, you often end up skinny, not lean. Cardio plays a supporting role, not because it targets belly fat, but because dieting naturally lowers your daily movement. When calories drop, your body subconsciously moves less. That drop in daily activity can stall fat loss. Cardio, or simply increasing daily movement, helps offset that. Now here's the factor almost nobody prioritizes: sleep. When sleep drops, hunger goes up. Cravings increase, and interestingly, poor sleep seems to shift fat storage more toward the abdominal region. Even in calorie-controlled diets, less sleep can mean more muscle loss and less fat loss. That's huge. 7 to 9 hours per night isn't optional if you're serious about changing your body composition. But even with all that dialed in, there's one more piece most people fail on: patience. For many people, belly fat is the last to go. You might notice changes in your face, shoulders, or legs first. Clothes fit better, the scale drops, but the stomach lags behind. That's normal. And this is where people sabotage themselves. They panic, they slash calories further, they double their cardio. It becomes unsustainable, then they burn out. Fat loss doesn't fail because the plan is bad. It fails because people quit right before it works. So here's the simple framework. Create a modest calorie deficit. Eat mostly whole foods you actually enjoy. Hit adequate protein. Lift weights consistently. Use cardio to support, not replace, resistance training. Prioritize sleep like it's part of your program. And stay patient long enough for your body to catch up. Your belly fat didn't show up in 3 weeks. It won't disappear in 3 weeks either. But if you control the controllables and stop chasing shortcuts, it will move. And when it does, it won't just be your stomach that changed. It'll be your habits, and those are what keep it off.